And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab, M.Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here, and now it's going to be number 14. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing this one up. One down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle, and you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Tosses to first, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball.
Horner on the go. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Rudder goes again. He swings and fouls one off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, McGreevy.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike. Buxton, a rangy center fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Foul ball, still 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waiting for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes Max Muncy, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Outside, and that's ball 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Mike Trout. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Muncy headed for third. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And here's Freddie Freeman. 6th in the AL in RBIs. Double play ball to second. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Out towards right center field. Cowser sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Boyd back to work. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out.
That is it. The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's
Nope,
downstairs. Now 1 and 2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pulls the string of a changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 outs. And that one is in the dirt. And now 2-0. There's a strike.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
That's too low. And that's
3
ball
balls,
3.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 2 outs, base is empty.
3-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Colton Cowser in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's in there. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And the batter now, Brady House. Snap throw to third again. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. McNeil with a homer in his last game. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And up next for Seattle, Freddie Fermin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that one in the air, center field, under it. 2 down. So up next, Dalen Lyle.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Long run. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Buxton goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 0-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. On to the 3rd inning, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder number 14. That's in there.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Ellie De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. In there safely.
Now back, second base, Nico Horner.
One down, runner at third. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. Just off the inside edge. Hammered on the line, base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Green batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Snap throw to first. Horner back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Throw safe. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is downstairs. Sean Murphy in the on-deck. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Murphy in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Muncy.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Headed towards the corner. Green on the run. Throw to first, and he gets back safely.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Trout swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
To third might be two. To Horner at second for one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and Freeman is retired. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back in Seattle, start of the fourth. Here's Dylan Moore. Moore measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. That's in there. Strike one. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Brady House. Ball one there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the center fielder. Fastball for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's out to center field. Should have this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in, Freddie Fermin. That one ripped. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Boyd back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Ground ball right side. McNeil sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Nico Horner.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. That's to third. Muncy. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play.
Horner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now back, catcher,
Sean Murphy, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a snap throw down to third.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Boyd checks the runner. Green back on a dive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offered in there for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Grounder might be 2. Over to Kike. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Josh Bell. Here's Bell with a blast deep to right. Cowser going back, makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dalen Lyle doubled his first time up. Started to swing, held up.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Now 3-0. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander's 3-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Tying run is in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes Max Muncy. A walk, and he's also singled. Fought off foul. That one to first, and that's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. And the batter now, Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Buxton on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, Cody, he was ready to hit right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and licked it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. McGreevy gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carson Fulmer.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. That one fouled off. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Green has this one sized up. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the M's 5 and the Pirates 3. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Dylan Moore. Off the
Nope,
plate,
outside.
ball one. Strike one. Here's a 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now back, the third baseman,
Brady. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pete Fairbanks takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are two away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's the center fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Runner on the goal.
Ball.
Pitch inside. Throw,
He's
save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Buxton makes the grab on the run. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the M's 5 and the Pirates 3. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Up and
Ball
in,
one.
and that's ball one.
By not chasing
ball,
out of the
2 strikes
zone,
to
they're
count.
getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
He gets there with the slide. Over to first.
He's
and
out.
they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And that one pulled foul. hit up the middle. Runner on at first with one gone. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls.
For me, at first, one gone.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Popped up. Contreras. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Just missing there. 1-2 to count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
De La Cruz.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fairbanks, a righty that throws with power. 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. And that skips into the. Ellie falls victim to the throw. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Corner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off down the right side. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
With Riley Green. That's inside.
That's ball 2.
Ripped to third. Throw on to Freeman, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yariel Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order, and now for Seattle, Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's bad. Pulls it in on the warning track. Max Muncy at the dish.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch swinging. Meanwhile,
0-1.
activity in the bullpen. Brian King getting ready to go. Uceta getting cranked up as well. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Pitch
Ball
misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one down the line, and foul ball. That one missed. And that is downstairs. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air. De La Cruz makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, we're at the top of the 8th, and so out of the bullpen for the Mariners, JoJo Romero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Knee high, that's in for a strike. To the right side, McNeil slings to first, and Contreras is retired.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Liner snagged at first. Dylan Moore, the next Pirate to hit. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Next pitch is outside. Colton Cowser waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Colton Cowser. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss and a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge.
There goes the runner. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Moore around second, on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. JoJo Romero out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
House, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. On a line out towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Pirates strand a couple. They're still down 5-3.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Edwin Uceta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hernandez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. Foul ball. Uceta throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning, and now the center fielder, number 14.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And there's a ball. Inside, just missed. There's a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Lyle brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one missing low, facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.